I know not every day is going to be perfect. We're all going to have down days. But that's where if you plan on being in my life and you want me in your life, that we have to be honest with each other. We have to lay it all out on the table. Because with me, you either love me or you leave me. It's as simple as that. Even on my bad days. Today, I'm feeling a little bit of stress. But I sure am glad I have you guys right here with me, so I got somebody to talk to. I love you guys, and my days would not be the same without you. You guys ever feel like you just want to run away? Like everything around you is just causing so much turmoil inside of you that you just feel wound up? That you just want to cut the strings to everything and just head out there somewhere and never come back for quite a while? That you feel like maybe something out there in the wilderness is going to make everything in here just better? I kind of want to run away. Look at the birds out here. Wow. See, I don't know much about birds, but I don't know what those are. Big vultures down there? Eating something off the side of the... I think it might be fish. Whoa, this would explain all of the eagles and birds in the air. It's fish spawning season. I'm not an outdoorsy. Whoa. You see all the spawning fish down there? So cool. It always seems that when you drive up a dirt road for maybe a minute, that's all it takes to calm everything inside of here. Seeing nature out there being so damn beautiful is incredible. Spawning fish means birth of new life and thousands of more fish coming out here into the streams, rivers, lakes, and oceans. Such a beautiful thing to see. That sign says water tank. Way out here. Alright guys, check out this water tank. So when you're way out here in the woods and you need to top up on water, there's a little baby 20-liter pail there. And yeah. That is awesome. It's just this little wood structure out here. I don't know what this used to be, but it looks like just a bunch of stacked logs with a 20-liter pail on the top. That is awesome. Whoa. Squamish is an incredible area. But right here it says mudslide warning. And it looks like there's been plenty of mudslides out here. I wonder if they just come whipping down there. This is a pretty cool place to be. Wow. Oh, heck yes. Another mudslide area. I found a recreation site way out here. Oh, these are some pretty big puddles up here. Ooh, that's a deep one. Oh, this whole recreation site is like drowned in water. Oh yeah, look at that. Completely drowned. Let's try this way. Yeah, this whole area is completely drowned. Let me turn on my light. Oh yeah, man, forget that. Look at that. Sign right there says caution dip. Yep, we're not doing this. This snow is not even snow, it's more like big clumps of ice. I think we might head down the mountain here a little bit and find somewhere not so slushy so we could at least get outside a little bit. Cruise would be miserable in this mucky stuff, so we're probably gonna head about 5 kilometers down the mountain here, just a little bit anyway, and try to find somewhere with no snow. All right. Hey, now that will do. What do you say, Cruisy? Is good enough? Heck yeah. That will do, my friends. That will do. I don't know if this is really considered running away, but it sure feels good. Welcome to Squamish, BC. Because of what I do for a living, I have to go back to the towns all the time, at least every 2 or 3 days, in order to get work done. But I learned something today. I learned to really keep an eye on my dog, because he is the ultimate judge on if we're doing something right or if we're doing something wrong. You see, yesterday he sat in the van all day while I worked online. And now look at him today. He's got a little bounce in his step and he's out here right where he wants to be. And he has no shyness of telling me that, Dad, right here is where we should be every single day. This is why I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel so I could share my journey in life and experiences and all the life changes that I'm going through with you guys. It's here is where I want to be making videos every day. But I don't always get the chance to produce YouTube videos. There are some days where the backside of YouTube just consumes everything and it doesn't allow me to lift my camera up. And putting my camera on my hand and pointing it at my face or pointing it out there somewhere is exactly why I started to make YouTube videos. But there's a lot that goes on with YouTube that keeps me from putting my camera in front of my face. And lately I've been finding that a little bit kind of on the stressful side, because I don't do well with like paper and invoicing and taxes and emails, and then dealing with some of the things that I never thought would be stressful. Like, you know, when you produce YouTube videos, we all know that there's going to be comments and messages, but I never expected the amount of comments and the amount of messages and the amount of people that want my personal attention all the time. I never really expected it to be that overwhelming. So I have distanced myself from all of that stuff. I stopped reading comments once in a blue moon. I stopped reading a majority of my emails, and social media stuff has just gone to the side. It's become to be a lot to take on as one person. So a few months back, I had a friend of mine help me out with some of my social media stuff and managing some of my emails and kind of taking a bit of that stress away. I would seriously contemplate on hiring somebody full-time. It's not at that point. I don't make enough money to be able to afford somebody full-time, but it's at the point where I seriously could keep somebody busy. And that's crazy to think that all of this stuff that I do on my own, there's enough of it there that I could employ somebody else for 40 hours a week and they would still be busy. But that's been a big chunk of my stress lately, is that there's been so much stuff on the backside that's taken me away from filming, because all I ever want to do every day is turn my camera on and say, hey guys, we're gonna go somewhere today. That's all I want to do. But it's when I get trapped in that bubble of opening up a social media page and seeing that there's hundreds of messages in there and I'm like, I can't deal with this. Or opening up an email folder and realize that there's another 100 of them sitting in there going, I can't deal with this. So, if you guys have ever messaged me and you haven't heard a reply, that is why. Because I just want to focus on everything I can out here and only do the necessity things in the background that I am required to do, like taxes and those other things. I just want to make videos. I don't want to do all that other stuff anymore. Okay. Felt good to get that off my chest. What's up, weirdos? Woo! Hey, is that a bit of blue sky up there? No way. Man, does it ever feel good to talk to you guys sometimes? As much as that's crazy, it felt good to just launch that out of my chest. And that's what I love about having you guys here, is I share it all with you. I'm not gonna hide anything. And if I'm going through some stressful times on the backside of things, you know, I mean, being a YouTuber is the most beautiful thing in the world, but there is parts of it that are, I don't want to do the stuff. I don't want to do the paperwork. I don't want to spend all day sending out emails. I want to do this. Man, if you've never had the chance to just stand out somewhere and yell, what's up, weirdos, I highly suggest it. All right, you guys, I have not tried the drone yet at all. This will be the first attempt, so fingers crossed. Power out. Whoa. Oh my gosh, why did I not ever buy a drone before? This was more fun than I've had in a very long time. It was like a little tiny kid with a remote control car, but one that flies. And it's weird because this felt very much like a fun toy that a kid would normally get, but yet it's a tool for me to film videos and to get a better perspective on the places that I travel. But why is this so fun? Cruzy didn't like it very much. Hey, you want to see these things? You'll get used to them, bro. Yeah, you'll get used to them. It seems like every day in my van life, I always seem to learn something new. But this is the first time that little guy has ever taught me a very valuable lesson. Because I wasn't in a great mood all day yesterday. Because I got busy in that little rabbit hole called Wi-Fi doing stuff online. And he wasn't very happy yesterday either. Both me and him, we had a bit of a bounce in our step today. It took a little while to shake it, but once we got outside in the rain, everything just kind of completely went away. Thank you, Cruz, for teaching me a valuable lesson today. And that lesson is, do what you love to do. Don't waste time on things that you don't feel like feed your soul. Maybe hire somebody to do that stuff for you. Man, wouldn't that be great? Okay, guys. Thanks for watching today's video. I really appreciate your love and support and being here every day, even when I need somebody to talk to. I love you guys. See you tomorrow.